Oh, good! You're still here. I saw Claire leaving out front. I wasn't sure if you... Anyway, this thing checks out. I've been over twice with two different sets of guys, old geeks and young geeks. It's weird. I mean, some of the techniques are weird. I don't know where very many of the moves came from, but we can't find anything wrong with it. There might be something wrong with it, but we just can't find it. I haven't slept in so long. It works. I thought you might want to know.
I already knew.
I mean, I had to swear these guys to secrecy. They were jumping out of their skin. See, one email and it's all over. I threatened them. I think we're safe. They're physical cowards, but I had to see you.
I'm leaving.
I know. Can you just wait for a minute, please?
What do you want? You have the book. She told me you came by for it yesterday. She gave it to you. You can do whatever you want with it. Publish it.
Catherine.
Get Claire's permission and publish it. She doesn't care. She doesn't know anything about it anyway.
I don't want Claire's permission.
You want mine? Published. Go for it. Have a press conference. Tell the world what my father discovered.
I don't want to.
Or fuck my father. Pass it off as your own work. Write your own ticket to any thought department in the country.
I don't think your father wrote it.
He thought so last week.
Yeah, that was last week. I spent this week reading the proof. I think I understand it more or less. I mean, it uses a lot of newer mathematical techniques, things that were developed in the last decade. Elliptic curves, modular forms. I think I learned more mathematics this week than I did in 4 years of grad school. So the proof is very hip.
Get some sleep, Hal.
What was your father doing the last 10 years? He wasn't well, was he?
Are you done?
I'm just saying, I don't think he would have been able to master those new techniques.
But he was a genius.
Yeah, but he was nuts.
So he wrote about them later.
Okay, maybe, but the books you would have needed are upstairs. Your dad dated everything, even his most incoherent entries he dated. But look, there are no dates in this.
The handwriting?
It looks like your dad's. Parents and children sometimes have similar handwriting, especially if they've spent a lot of time together.
Interesting theory.
I like it.
I like it too. It's what I told you last week.
I know.
You blew it. It's too bad. The rest of it is really good. I loved your father. I always liked you. I'd like to spend every minute together. It's killer stuff. You got it and you got the notebook. You're a genius.
Look, I don't expect you to be happy with me. I just wanted, I don't know. I was hoping to discuss some of this with you before you left. Purely professional. I don't expect anything else.
Forget it.
I mean, we have questions. Working on this must have been amazing. I'd love just to hear you talk about some of this.
No.
You'll have to deal with it eventually, you know. You can't ignore it. You'll have to get it published. You'll have to talk to someone. Here, just take it, Elise.
I don't want it.
Come on, Catherine. I'm trying to correct things.
You can't! Do you hear me? You think you figured something out? You run over here so pleased with yourself because you changed your mind? Now you're certain? You're so sloppy. You don't know anything. The book, the math, the dates, all that stuff you decided with your buddies, it's just evidence. It doesn't finish the job. It doesn't prove anything.
Okay, what would?
Nothing! You should have trusted me.
I know. So, Claire sold the house?
Yeah.
She'd stay in Chicago. You're an adult.
She wants me in New York. She wants to look after me.
Do you need looking after?
I don't know. I kick and scream, but being taken care of, it doesn't sound so bad. I'm tired. The house is a wreck. Let's face it. I don't think I should spend another week with you.
Look, Catherine, there is nothing wrong with you.
I think I'm like my dad.
I think you are too.
No! I'm afraid I'm like my dad.
You're not him.
Maybe I will be.
maybe. But maybe it'll be better.
You didn't feel amazing, or what word did you use?
Yeah, amazing.
It was just connecting the dots. Just some nights I could connect 3 or 4. Other nights they'd be really far apart. I'd have no idea how to get to the next. If there was a next one.
You really never knew?
I worked after midnight. He was usually in bed.
Every night?
When I got stuck, I'd watch TV. And sometimes he'd come downstairs and sit with me. We'd talk about the movie we were watching. I'd explain the stories. Or about fixing the heat. Decided we didn't want to. We liked the radiators even though they claimed in the middle of the night make the air dry. Or we'd play breakfast. Talk about what we were going to make together in the morning. Those nights were usually pretty good, but I know it works, but all I can see are the compromises, the approximations, the places where it's stitched together. It's lumpy. Dad's stuff was way more elegant when he was young.
Talk me through it. I mean, whatever's bothering you, maybe you'll improve it.
I don't know.
Hey, come on. Pick anything. You give it a shot, maybe you'll discover something elegant.